Welcome to another video of the Bat channel, as I called it in the last video, and as I would call it now, I'm calling it now. We are going to draw, well, I am going to draw a so-called Davy's barebacked bat for you. Doesn't that sound great? Now, this is a rather freaky looking bat, so all these kinds of bats, at least that is my impression. So let's do the honors and make it look weird. So here we go. We've got this rather slanted eye, and I've made it rather prominent here. Let's make that iris, pupil a bit bigger. Then got a rather big face with, as usual for bats, a high forehead. Now, these barebacked bats are part of a group of bats that have so-called leaf-shaped noses instead of the usual thing that we've seen. So let's give it those membranes. Then these guys have also got very prominent lips, so let's show that too. Especially the lower lip is rather big, so we get this rather freaky looking thing. The lips extend well below the eye, and let's give it a bit of a mean or mischievous smile to top things off. There we go, making it a bit more of a caricature than most bats we have seen in the last few weeks. Then there's the chin. Let's not forget the whiskers, which are here, because the nose is between those leaf-shaped structures. Next, we get the ears, which are folded forwards in this species, rather prominent lobes at the end. Here we go. I've noticed that in drawing bats, it is rather useful to pay good attention to the shape of certain organs. Makes it easier to draw them. So there's bits inside here as usual. Here we've got these structures too. Then the ear membrane extends past the jaw, presumably to help catch sounds better. So this structure is actually part of the jawline. Of course, we've got another ear too, so here it is. Now, here's the body. Its wings are folded up here, so let's show that. The body is, of course, hairy compared to the wings being naked. Now, I actually made a mistake in my last video when I said that the bulldog bats we saw there have got their skin membrane, the wing membrane, extending over their body. That's not quite true. That was part of what is true for these species. They're not called barebacked bats for nothing, because the the wing membrane, folds over the back, making their backs bare. Now let's draw its other wing and its other arm. Here we go. And now you can imagine it just standing there, pushing onto its invisible hands. Now let's make the fur a bit more prominent. Here we go. A bit of an extra hair here and there. And now we've got our barebacked bat, Davy's species. Here you go, and I hope you enjoyed.